What's up, guys? It's GhostRobo, and we are back with more Homefront Team Deathmatch action. This time, though, of the Battle Commander variant, that crazy mode where they mark priority threats and give you a threat level and 2 stars, 3 stars bonuses for getting different kill streaks. A lot of you requested more Homefront, so I thought I'd bring it to you, and a lot of you requested some sniper gameplay, so I thought I would bring you that as well. I am no superior MLG sniper. I don't really snipe in Call of Duty, I don't really snipe in Halo. I'm not really a big fan of the sniper rifle, but I thought I'd try it out for you, and I actually had one of my better rounds here in Homefront playing the game that everyone seems to play, especially on this map, Crossroads, which just sucks. This is the map I told you about in my video review that I absolutely hate because it's so boring and dull and people just camp on these hills, so I figured, hey, instead of trying to beat the odds, swim against the grain, and do what people can't do, which is run around and lone wolf it and play with SMGs and assault rifles, I'll just sit back and snipe. Now, the dumb thing about sniper rifles in Homefront is no matter which of the, count them, two sniper rifles you use, provided for you in multiplayer, they both require 2 shots. One has sort of a infrared-ish scope, and one has just this shorter range scope, but this one has an automatic reload. As you can see, it pumps out the bullets pretty fast, and therefore it's more effective than the other sniper rifle, which while it has a longer scope, it requires a manual individual reload per bullet, and if it requires 2 shots regardless, I don't see why you would ever want to possibly use this one. And I feel like the hit detection is a little bit off. There's sometimes where I'm like smashing the guy in the head with sniper bullets and it's not getting to him. I think part of it is because it seems like in Homefront the bullet goes directly where you're aiming, like right at that center dot. That's where the bullet's going. There's no distance taken into account. There's no nothing. It's just like the bullet flies in a vacuum directly at the opponent. Some updated impressions after playing a whole lot more. I really actually like the Battle Commander mode. Some people sneak up on you like that big jerk. That's why sniping is no fun, but I stick with it and keep sniping. I actually, though, enjoy this whole mode where you're picking up threats and like, go find this guy, he's killed 3 people, or once you've killed 6, you have 2 stars and you have like a constant UAV sweep. Here you go, we got this guy, he's got a threat level here. I'm gonna pull out my pistol because I don't feel comfortable sniping at close range, and instead we grenade him down. They don't show you exactly where the guy's at, but they kind of give you a general region, so you just kind of throw all your ammunition and all your grenades in that area and hope you come up with a hit. I'm really liking it. I know before I said this mode was kind of too much and too chaotic, but after playing a lot of the Team Deathmatch, it kind of gets boring, especially because it's balanced very awkwardly. And like, I understand Call of Duty is somewhat similar in the balance in terms of like, okay, good players get good kill streaks and do better, but here it even seems more disruptive, and it's more on a team level than it is individually. Like, okay, yeah, if someone gets, I don't know, a Blackbird in Call of Duty, okay, they're gonna have a huge advantage. Or if someone gets, you know, whatever, a sentry gun, okay, that area of the map's like locked down. But here, once you hit whatever it is, like level 47, you can unlock the gunner chopper, the one with all like the crazy machine guns and rockets and stuff, and that is not available to lower level players. Like, even if I'm level 1 and I do well in Call of Duty, I can still get a gunship, right? If I get those 11 or 12 kills, or whatever it is, I can get that gunship. Here you can't unless you're almost level 50, which takes a long time. The first 20 levels are real quick, and after that it slows down to like an old person snail pale crawl, because I have not gained a level in forever, even though I've been playing a lot of matches. So it becomes really unbalanced. Like, stuff like this is fine, right? This white phosphorus strike, cool. It's an air strike, yada yada, an area of effect type damage dealing blast, cool. But requiring you to be a super high level to get this chopper, and then the fact that that chopper basically just destroys and ruins the match, is not fun. It's really apparent if you play ground control, which is sort of the domination, capture the area, hold the spot mode, because the chopper can just sit over one of the objectives. Like, I'm going to be a chopper and sit over letter B, and hold letter B down, and you're basically screwed. You run out and die. And especially in Battle Commander, where you're rewarded for getting 3, 4, 5, 6 kills in a row, like, you still acquire battle points for each kill. But Battle Commander, where you're getting bonuses for doing well in a streak, like, you can't streak when you've got choppers chasing you. Especially if 2 people have choppers. Like, some of those ground control games where it's 16 on 16, it's just insane. You'll have 2 choppers flying. It's like, well, I might as well just sit in this building and wait for them to win this round, because you're not going to do anything. And I feel like if they were going to put helicopters in the game, they should have made it a battle point reward only and not a level barrier reward. Because, again, then the people who are playing 40, 50 hours of Homefront have the superior gear, the superior abilities, and the better chance to dominate even further and it's a game that really, it's a niche game, right? It's not super mainstream like a Battlefield or Call of Duty, so it's going to develop this hardcore following, and therefore anyone that's new to this game, I feel in a couple weeks is just going to be downright screwed, because not only are you going to have a skill disadvantage, but you're going to have like an incredible disadvantage in terms of your abilities and what you can do on the battlefield. And again, these longer matches on these maps where people just kind of camp out and you can rack up battle points, or Battle Commander where there's no kill count limit, for ground control at least. There's obviously in Team Deathmatch a kill count limit, but for ground control, people are getting 2 or 3 choppers per match, and it's just like ridiculous. I have no fun with it at all. And this map, really, the maps just, I think they stink. I've seen some people be like, oh no, the maps are great, they're expansive and unique and no, they're not. They're just not. They're not creative. They're not unique. Perhaps in scenery, they are slightly distinct, but like this map where we have 2 hills in the back corner and this platform where I'm standing right here, this isn't very creative. This is like, let's throw some basic geometry down in a very boring landscape and hope that it works out well. And it really doesn't. Like, every time I get this map, I back out. I mean, that's something as well about, like, the lag, about the server. People have been complaining about, oh, the servers are crappy, there's never space, it's lagging. I haven't really had that many issues with that. What I have had an issue with, though, is it seems like I can only get into one game. Like, once I click that find match, I'll, like, load into a match midway through and be like, I don't want to play midway through, I kind of want to start at the beginning. So I'll back out, and I'll go back in, and it'll put me right back in that same match that I was just in. I don't know if it has to do with the matchmaking, or if it has to do with the way it's attaching you to a server. Like, once you get locked in with one, it keeps you there, or if there's really only, like, a couple games going on at once. I don't know, but it's very frustrating when I back out in attempts to find a different match, and then I end up getting myself placed back in the very same match that I was just in. I'm at a 3-star level here, which means I've got a lot of people following me. I've got a speed boost. I've got a constant UAV sweep. I've got more armor, a nice flak jacket perk. I'm kind of a deadly threat right now. I am the Rambo of snipers against the Korean Army, as Team USA does some serious damage to the guys from the NK. I feel this is cheap, though. I feel it's kind of cheap. I feel kind of guilty about sitting up here in the exact same spot and doing my sniping. And you could say, well, you could run around and snipe, but on this map it doesn't work. I'd be killed instantly. People use the long-range weapons and just hide out. There's a shotgun in the game, right? But that shotgun is downloadable, and you can get it, but, like, I don't think many people even know that you can or take the time to do. I haven't. I mean, I haven't got the shotgun, and so there's another example, right? Someone has something that, like, no one else has access to, and it's not really a fault of their own. It's not like you're not good enough to have it. It's like you haven't played enough, or you just don't know about this. And then I guess that's kind of what distinguishes my gripes with the vehicles in Homefront versus my gripes about kill streaks in other games. Kill streaks are purely skill-based, regardless of your level. Yeah, sure, you may not have every kill streak unlocked, so you don't have the money to buy them in Black Ops, but you can still do well and still rack up that kill count. Here, it's like, even if I get 500 kills in a row right now, even if I went whatever the max is, if I got all 12,000 points, or whatever it is, 120,000 points, 12,000 points, 12,000 points. If I got all 12,000 points for my team, every single kill, 0 deaths, I couldn't get a chopper. I couldn't. And to me, that's stupid and wrong and unfair and dumb, and it creates a game where people are going to be very frustrated because it's just not, it's not right. It's not fair. It's like abuse. It's low-level abuse by the high-level people. Like, there's a cool situation, right? Someone's in a bus, I'm sniping them from a roof, and now I get a white phosphorus, and I'm going to bomb the heck out of these guys camping in the back corner. Very nice. There are cool things about Homefront. It is a good game. It's just not great. And I feel like as soon as Crisis 2 comes out and people, you know, another map pack comes out for Black Ops, people are going to forget about Homefront, and it's going to boil down to that super hardcore, teeny tiny following. Like, this is what maps devolve into. Why are there 4 guys standing here trying to snipe? That guy's doing nothing. He's standing there. He's probably calling in an airstrike. Calling in an airstrike renders you totally useless, and not only does it render you totally useless, but you look ridiculous doing it. And I'm about to die here, and there is a dude about to come up, so I'm going to do some prone crawling actions. We take him out with my pistol, because he is a very bad shot, and drop-shotting anyone causes all sorts of problems for them. Here's some lovely, amazing grenade throws. I threw them off the balcony sides. They're right back at me. Did you know that in one of my matches the other day, I hit a grenade midair? I threw my grenade as a grenade was coming, and bombed. The 2 grenades, like, bombed into each other, and it smashed into each other. It didn't even detonate. They just, like, bounced off and went totally separate ways, and no one died. But it was really cool. I've never seen that happen in any game that I've played, where 2 grenades hit each other mid-air like that without exploding. But Homefront, I still play it, and that says something, because the battle point system is kind of addictive. You know, when you're getting these kills, and then you're able to pull out the kill streaks, and there's something more personal about getting the battle points and then picking when to execute the kill streak. It's not like the game gives it to you, like, have some attack dogs, or have a SAM turret. It's like, no, you did this, you got these points, now spend them how you want. And when you die, you know, you can respawn in a vehicle, you can pick a different loadout, and therefore your kill streaks could be different, your battle point perks could be different. It's not like you're locked in with 3-5-7 every match or whatever you pick prior to the round starting. You get to basically tailor it to how you want to play. So I may have 500 battle points and I'm rocking, you know, the UAV sweep and the flak jacket, and that's cool there, but maybe I go on a 6 kill streak and I pick up, you know, 1200 battle points, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna die and switch into a class where I have a white phosphorus so I can bomb some guys and do some major damage. So there's definitely things to like. I don't want to give Homefront a bad rap. I enjoy it. I keep playing it. It's got to be doing something right. I just have a lot of little gripes, and I feel it's important to share those with you guys so you have an accurate picture of the game and of the multiplayer as we wrap this round up and take the victory at 12,093. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely check Homefront out. Check it out before things get too crazy and people move on. I've got a whole lot of Crisis 2 coming out this week, so stick around for that. I'd really appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up button if you'd like to see more Homefront. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later.